Alright team, let's chat about something that's a real game changer in the world of fitness: creatine. You've probably heard the name thrown around the gym or seen it on the shelves, and for good reason. Creatine is a natural substance that your body actually makes, mainly in your liver, kidneys, and pancreas. It's also found in foods we eat, especially red meat and fish. Its main job is to help our muscles produce energy, especially during those short, sharp bursts of power you need for lifting heavy weights or sprinting. Supplementing with creatine can significantly boost the stores in your muscles. This means more strength, more power, and better endurance when you're pushing yourself to the limit. Think about being able to squeeze out a few more reps or lift a bit heavier. That's the kind of difference creatine can make over time. Beyond just raw power, creatine plays a big role in muscle growth itself, what the science blokes call hypertrophy. When your muscles have more creatine, they can hold more water, making your muscle cells swell up, a process called cell volumization. This swelling can actually signal your muscles to grow bigger and stronger. It's a fantastic cycle. More energy leads to better workouts, and better workouts lead to bigger, stronger muscles. Whether you're into sports that require quick bursts of speed, like football or basketball, or you're focused on building lean muscle mass for that sculpted look, creatine can offer a significant edge. Now let's dive a bit deeper into how this amazing stuff, creatine, actually works its magic inside your body. It's all about energy, specifically a molecule called adenosine triphosphate, or ATP for short. Think of ATP as the main energy currency for your cells, especially your muscle cells. When you do anything explosive like lifting a heavy dumbbell or jumping high, your muscles need ATP, and they need it fast. The thing is, your muscles only store a tiny amount of ATP, enough for just a few seconds of intense effort. That's where creatine steps in, like a superhero sidekick for your energy system. Creatine in your body gets converted into something called phosphocreatine, or PCR. This phosphocreatine acts like a reserve tank for ATP. When your muscles burn through their initial ATP stores during that heavy lift, phosphocreatine swoops in and quickly donates its phosphate group to regenerate ATP. This means you can keep pushing harder for longer before fatigue sets in. Another way creatine helps supercharge your body is through its effect on muscle cell hydration. When creatine enters your muscle cells, it draws water in with it, making the muscle cells swell, a process known as cell volumization. This swelling can actually act as an anabolic signal, meaning it can trigger pathways in your muscles that lead to increased protein synthesis and reduced protein breakdown. So, you're ready to hit the gym, and you're wondering if downing your creatine right before you start is the best move. The logic seems pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Take the energy booster right before you need the energy. The idea is that by ingesting creatine shortly before your workout, you're topping off your muscle stores, ensuring they are fully saturated with phosphocreatine. Many athletes and gym goers swear by this pre-workout timing. They feel it gives them an immediate psychological boost, knowing they've got that extra creatine working for them. While creatine doesn't work like a stimulant such as caffeine, which gives you an instant kick, the belief that you're primed for a better workout can be powerful in itself. However, it's important to understand that creatine doesn't have an immediate, acute effect in the same way a stimulant does. It works by accumulating in your muscles over time. So, taking it right before a workout won't suddenly give you superhuman strength if your muscle creatine stores aren't already saturated. For some individuals, taking creatine, especially in larger doses, on an empty stomach right before intense exercise might lead to minor stomach discomfort or bloating. The most crucial factor is overall consistency in taking creatine daily to keep those muscle stores full. Whether that specific daily dose is taken 30 minutes before your workout or at another time might be less critical than simply getting it in regularly. That small, consistent dose on your non-training days is crucial for long-term success with creatine. Section 4. Post-workout gains. Why after training might be ace. Now, let's flip the coin and look at the argument for taking creatine after your workout. After you've smashed a tough training session, your muscles are like sponges, primed to soak up nutrients to kickstart the recovery and growth process. Your body is working overtime to repair the muscle tissue you've just broken down, and to replenish the energy stores you've depleted. This period is often called the anabolic window. The main advantage proposed for post-workout creatine supplementation is enhanced uptake by your muscle cells. During and after exercise, blood flow to your muscles is significantly increased. This increased circulation could potentially lead to better delivery of creatine to the muscle tissue. Furthermore, exercise can make muscle cells more sensitive to insulin, a hormone that helps shuttle nutrients, including creatine, into cells. Some people even suggest taking creatine with a source of carbohydrates and protein post-workout to spike insulin levels further, potentially driving more creatine into the muscles. Several studies have actually investigated whether timing makes a difference. One notable study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition compared the effects of taking creatine immediately before versus immediately after resistance training in recreational male bodybuilders. While both groups saw benefits, the group taking creatine post-workout showed slightly greater improvements in lean body mass and muscular strength. Section 5. Don't skip rest days. Creatine consistency is key. We've talked about taking creatine around workouts, but what about rest days? Should you still take creatine then? Absolutely. Consistency is key for creatine supplementation. Maintain high creatine levels in your muscles daily. Think of your muscles like a fuel tank for creatine. On workout days, you use up some of that fuel. On rest days, maintain your dose to keep the tank full. Skipping creatine can disrupt muscle saturation, keep phosphocreatine levels elevated for maximum energy. Consistent daily doses support recovery and readiness. Make creatine a daily habit for long-term success. Section 6. Loading up versus steady supply, your creatine strategy. When starting creatine, you'll hear about two strategies: the loading phase and daily maintenance. The loading phase quickly fills muscle creatine stores, while daily maintenance does so gradually. Loading involves taking around 20 grams daily for 5-7 days, then dropping to 3-5 grams daily. Alternatively, start with 3-5 grams daily from day 1, reaching full saturation in 3-4 weeks. Both methods lead to fully saturated muscle creatine stores. Choose what you can stick with. Section 7. Your ultimate creatine timing plan for epic results. We've covered a lot on creatine, what it is, how it works, and when to take it. The ultimate plan: consistency is key. Saturate your muscles with creatine daily. Post-workout creatine might offer slight benefits for body composition and strength. Take 3-5 grams with a post-workout meal or shake for better uptake. If post-workout timing isn't feasible, pre-workout is also fine. Just ensure daily intake for muscle saturation and ergogenic effects. Train hard, eat well, and let creatine boost your gains.